Hello there. It's Manu, a small request here. And today I decided to share some of my poems with you. Most of them are in Finnish, but the Finnish ones are pretty short. And then I have few English poems and lyrics for songs that I haven't done yet that I wanted to share, but they are a little bit longer. I will not go too much into the details of the songs and what they mean. I will let you to do the analyzing. So first I will share with you the English lyrics. And this first one is kind of like a story that evolves into a poem. And here it is. A wave passes the earth, and everything forgets. Past is rendered meaningless. How do you form a thought? Slowly you start to realize that this body still remembers. It remembers its members, how to walk, how to use the self. The mind is at unrest. But while sitting down, starting to accept the situation, the lack of concepts, you start to realize we remember how to feel. Sadness, fear, but there is more, I hear. There is singing and there is love, and a need to feel, to do, to learn, to think in order and in order to see it's always been there where we can also be. This was all that we needed. What we are is who we are, and why we are is not who we were. We are divine, or less so, for what we decide to create. Touch time accordingly. Let the vessel follow what it learned through it. And do not fear, for the distressed is flesh, and the ball has endured. For we have been dancing for a while, and for us to still be here, it has to have loved, as much, if not more. It is golden and it is mean. We've been dancing around it for as long as the memory had been. It's a sin, and it is formed from the relations between. Cause in tandem with the sin, but in Taurus they meet after a spin. And even if it is a hyperbole, I'd consider it a win, for 4 fours, and they all mean a different thing. Like an 8 tipped sideways, divided and cubed. And I assume there is more than 4 sides to this truth. Curve forms a spiral when someone twists the paper as the line undulates, whereas you form a shell when you follow a spiral through hell. It's ringing a bell, it's remembering, it's leaving behind and forgetting. Because even when we keep the needle still, the groove has a trend either outwards or in. So this was the first poem, story, whatever you may call it. And the next one I will share with you is, or the 2 next ones will be kind of like lyrics that I have written, but I haven't made the song around them yet. I actually have tried to do, but I haven't found the right sound yet. So it's kind of like a sneak peek to some of my new music as well. So this piece of lyricism is called Babylon, and it is inspired by the book House of Leaves by Mark Danielewski, and it also has some thematic connotations to witchcraft, which was also part of the book. And it goes like this. Truant, rending the dark. Eros and a butterfly mending their larks. Alluring to come and play. I see eyes burning, oh. But there's a hitch. Velvet rowing, stitched on the fell, where it sticks like a tick under a spell. Mary looking for a coven, thoughts twisting and turning, and all the thread interwoven, bloody spinneret churning. The house will always be big enough for a lonely minotaur. Indomitable in pain, pull the tongs, ring on the floor. Shakingly squinting to see a reflection of a beast. But it's Nandi ruminating the powers that be. Why are all the lessons so twisted for a simply complex man? It is not the best, and I keep telling it's the best I can. Every penny I throw is worth a feather in weight, as it builds its weight and caves away. Every penny I throw is worth a feather in weight, as I build my wings back and fly away. Like a butterfly who can't get lost with the end in sight. Like a butterfly soaked in tar and bird lime. So that was Babylon. And this next song is called Be All. And this is a story about the universe and everything in existence. And I am tying the lyrics to share kind of like a shared meaning between some astrological terms with some astronomy and some Greek mythology. So this is Be All. A drop that fell from a ridge in your face took forever to me. It's all related, you see. As a ball in a curve or a line in a contour, it never comes back through the loop it allures. Falls down and moves forward like a sign it arches. Onward. As the earth reflected, but it's done for, or rather time has come, for the sun, his lone brother, Father Chiron, and his mother, the sun. I rule over your men, she stated. No help from Perseus. Loping towards 70 miles per second, as this time the fish bites your bare curves. Onward. Opaque blocks the vision to further beyond. Crippled in motion, ripples in your face as you smile and say, follow the motherless sun. And then it dawned that it all appears flat because we're thinking too small. And not about the planet, but of it all. And she sang, these tears will stop wars, shoot through all doors, as long it's for something worth fighting for. Let me share you one more of these lyrics. This one actually is almost a finished song already, but I haven't published it anywhere. But I may just share with you the lyrics because I am quite fond of it. It's a very sad song, but the underlying theme is hope. And the song is called Coldless. Breathe in. Breathe out. I want you to know you're never alone. When you need me, I'll be found. Just breathe me in and breathe out. And when you hear the crying, there's no tomorrow. It is only your shadow's sorrow. And do not worry, for it's always there. When there's photons in the air. Dark behind, light ahead. When you feel like you are lost, look for a sign at the cross. In the middle, by the golden mean, fallen down, by then you'll see. That the center is where you are. No matter how long or how far. Even your tears, they form stars because of where we stand and who we are. So that wraps up the English part of this video, and then I will be going through some of my Finnish poems. Elikkä tämän runon nimi on Huumorin anatomia. Ja se menee tälleen. Tämä on naurun paikka. Osoitetaan korviin. Vaikut sormiin, paalit naamaan, nyörien pyöräpäät hormiin. Ajatuksen valo, lakonian kajo. Ilmaa muovaillen vajoan. Jäniksen keveys, vainu, vaino. Parkittuun juurakkoon lahoan. Aurinko sulattaa lumen, vuota, pälvi ja palju. 6 kuppia kahvia ja stressistä pälvikalju. On paras elää ja kokea, olla hetkessä sokea, kunhan opit matkallasi kohti risakkaita jokea. Että naurussa ja hiljaisuudessa sen jälkeen on muistutus kuolemasta, kuolevasta. 2 rinnakkain ja 2 peräjälkeen. Sitten paljon lyhyempiä runoja. Joku voisi kutsua näitä ehkä mietelauseiksi, mutta nimityksellä ei ole niin väliä. Tämän runon nimi on Hyvyys pelkää. Koska hyvä vältteli assosiaatiovaaraa pahan kanssa, sai paha valmistella hyökkäystään kaikessa rauhassa. Tämän runon nimi on Vastaus. Miksi ei? Sillä pääsemme äärettömän yli. Tämän runon nimi on Rakkaudesta. Tärkein. Ilman sitä vesi ei maistu, ruoka ei täytä, vaan jano ja nälkä yltyy, kunnes näytät tältä. Jo. Tarpeeksi monen tanssin jälkeen suorakin huomaa muuttuneensa soikeaksi kohdatessaan alkunsa. Tämä runo on sellainen, että sitä pystyy lukemaan uudestaan ja aloittaa eri kohdista. Tarpeeksi monen tanssin jälkeen suorakin huomaa muuttuneensa soikeaksi kohdatessaan alkunsa. Tarpeeksi monen tanssin jälkeen suorakin huomaa muuttuneensa soikeaksi kohdatessaan alkunsa. Tarpeeksi monen tanssin jälkeen. Tämän runon nimi on Väärä hälytys. Ulvoi niin pitkään, että pojasta kasvoi susi. Näkökulma. Mikä erottaa mielipuolen esiintyjästä ilman yleisöä? Tämä runo on nimeltään Toisemme. Toisemme. Me luomme hyväksynnästä. Manifestoimme muutoksella. Kohtaan sinut rakkaudesta kaikkeen, sillä sinussa on ikuisen liekki. Tämä runo on nimeltään Rakastunut. Kaikki liittyy toiseensa. Mähän sanoin, että nämä on aika lyhyitä. Nyt ihan vähän pitempi runo. 2 ajatusta. 2 ajatusta. Yhtäkkiä näen sen, rakkauden. Näen sen kaikessa. Lämpö siirtyi sydämeen ripustetulle, vaalle punnukseksi, jota kannattaa uusi lämpö. Mielettömyys tästä painosta. Lämpö kiipeää hitaasti. Tämän runon nimi on Tiedosta. Tiedon aikakaudella tunteista tulee valuutta. aika klassisesti monet mun runot kertovat rakkaudesta ja tunteista. Mä oon kyllä sellainen herkkis, että se on ollut ihan kiva tapa tuoda tunteita esiin runojen muodossa ja musiikin ja kaiken muun taiteen. Tämän runon nimi on Rakkaudesta itken. Tunteilleni pedinteen, äidin rakkauskanavana. Onhan se osa minua. Katoavaisia, aikaan ja kehoon sidottuja. Yritän ymmärtää. Kuohunta. Kuohunta. Mielenkaunis ajatus emaskuloi eläin minussa. On viihtynyt niin pitkään. Ei tarpeeksi ollakseen hengenvertainen. Eläin, ymmärrätkö ikuisuuden? Joudutko sen aina uudestaan oppimaan? So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed some of my lyricism, poems, whatever you may call them. I really enjoy writing them. I have been writing more and more of them lately. I have been writing all my life, but it's nice that the channels that I create with have expanded and gotten kind of like diversified over the years. Sometimes when I don't feel like doing music, I can paint or do lyrics and the other way around. All in all, I really enjoy creating stuff, and I hope that you enjoy some of the stuff that I create. And if I can inspire any one of you to be more creative too, then I will be a happy camper. I don't feel like I need to be someone to look up to, or no one needs to be, but we can get inspired by every person in our surroundings with maybe some of the things that they do, or maybe some of the things that they do wrong, and we get inspired how to do things differently. But what I wanted to say is that creating can be very valuable. So see you soon in the next video, and have a good night if you're going to sleep, or if you're watching this in the morning or day, have a pleasant and relaxed rest of the day. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.